Oh, Common Gamer here. Gonna do a video on autism and verbal stemming. Sometimes in autism we verbal stem. It's best just to let us do it. Don't say that you're hurting. It hurt my feelings. Really? Sometimes at the end of the day I might verbal stem. Depends on the day. Where I will go through people I saw during the day. Where I'll say, oh, a bunch of names, but that's what I do. I just make a bunch of names of people who I saw in the day. It just depends on if I'm masking. Yeah, if I'm masked, sometimes I verbal stem, sometimes I don't. Depends on the day. Yeah. Depends on the day. Like yesterday I was verbal stemming. Don't say to someone, oh, stop talking when I was in my own room. I was in the room and no one else was around. And you could still sing if someone's talking. But expect if at a concert, lots of people talk. Like I'm meaning like if you're like a pop singer. Yeah. Besides, sometimes I just verbal stem. Just let us do it. Don't bully us for it. And yeah. And it's totally normal if you're doing verbal stem. But if you're in a place where you have to be quiet, say like a library, maybe distract them to stem something else, like maybe give them a fidget toy as someone is on the spectrum. Some libraries are where you can't talk at all. Well, a lot of the new modern libraries you can talk, but it depends on where you're at in the library, because they're trying to make it more of a community space where you can talk, and then there's study rooms. But if you're in like a chat video call, people can talk, and if you want to sing, don't single out one person that's stemming. That's a form of bullying. But a lot of autistics are a target of being bullied, unfortunate, but it happens. But we've learned to deal with it in many ways. Well, last night I was verbal stemming, but sometimes I don't. But this depends on the day. Each autistic's different how they stem. Sometimes it's verbal stemming. Sometimes it's just stemming where you're rocking back and forth in a chair. Or you're just stemming and you're coloring a book. But tonight I'll do my stemming of coloring a book. Yesterday I already did coloring for my stemming. But tonight I'll do a coloring of a book. You want to know what book I'm doing? Color by number. Some cars, I don't know. That's what I'm coloring if you're gonna ask. Well, that's the end of this blog. I'm just trying to teach you different forms of stemming, you know? There's different forms of stemming. There's verbal stemming, or you fidget with a pen that's stemming, or you're just shake your hands or hand flap, that's stemming. Yeah. Well, and you're loved. And there's lots of help and support out there for autism. And if you have an autistic friend that's verbal stemming, it's fine. If they're going through friends' names, maybe ask what friends you saw that day. That's a good thing to do.